everybody, John C.
Denise Richards, and my loyal assistant, Lulu.
Lulu is the most consistent thing here on this channel, that's for sure.
Ain't that the truth?
She is wonderful. She's got a nice little necklace thing on there today. Is that like a collar?
She is, yes. She is sporting her jewels today.
Can you hook a leash up to that thing, or? No, it's just for decor.
Yeah, it really is.
Beautiful. Lulu, beautiful as always. Hey, welcome back to another All Things Home. Today is June the 15th. We are halfway through the month of June. I can't believe it. It's a wonderful day. We are flying.
Holy smokes, that means exactly halfway through the year, too.
Does it really?
I
We'll
think
have to
so.
figure that out. That was a funny pause. Hey, welcome back. Anyways, we're close to halfway through the year, and we're moving right through it. It's been a great year so far.
Yes,
Let's
it
talk
has.
about National Foam Day. I know a lot of our followers are big foam people. They're probably on Facebook groups about foam. They're probably like out throwing foam parties today.
Yeah,
So
it is
congratulations.
National Foam Party Day.
Foam Party Day.
Foam Party was like a thing. I feel like it's kind of getting outdated, but a National Foam Party Day.
So I was looking at, Angie and I was trying to find something for our anniversary to do, and I saw this resort somewhere in Mexico or something. But anyways, that was something they do every day at noon. They have this foam cannon, and they spray it into the pool. And I'm like, how old are we?
Okay,
how old are we?
So you are cutting back. You weren't lying. You are
I'm not
cutting
kidding.
back on the foam parties.
I'm cutting back on the foam parties. I
Okay.
may do one this year, whereas before we probably were doing 10 a year. I mean, we just foam it up, guys. Something you didn't know about me here in
Oh
Southwest
my goodness,
Florida.
I can only see Angie. Yeah, okay.
Foam parties. Yeah, anyways, National Foam Party Day. Hey, last video was really, really good.
It was really, really good. It might have been my favorite.
Yeah, I think it was your favorite. And we talked about FHA loans, specifically myths about, that's a tough word, myths. Myths.
It was a real myth buster.
It was a myth buster. We talked about 5 myths that come along with FHA loans, things that people think are true, and they're not actually true about FHA loans.
That's right.
And I shared one that I had, and one of those myths that I really thought was the case. You guys need to watch last week's video. It was really good after you watch this one, of course.
Yeah, for sure. And then like and subscribe.
Yeah, and then get to the end of it. And then send Denise and I a thank you letter, and then do this.
Right.
We got a long list of things you
Order
can do for us.
flowers from Angie.
There's plenty of stuff to do.
Yeah.
Let's jump
Anyway.
into today's topic. Today we're going to talk about Citizens. Citizens is a insurer in Florida. I like to call it like a forced insurance on people if they don't have regular insurance.
The insurance industry calls them the last resort insurance because if your traditional insurance companies can't insure your property for one reason or another, maybe you have an open claim on it, lots of different reasons, especially now after Hurricane Ian, Citizens is going to be your only option. And they ended up having a surge of 1.3 million policies since Ian.
That's crazy.
I mean, who could handle that influx of business to begin with? And they are a government-run insurance company.
Yeah, so you just know from that last sentence Denise said that they are fantastic. They are the best.
Your sarcasm, it never fails, John.
They are
Never
the
fails.
best
I
insurance
love it.
company in the world if they're run by the government. You guys know how awesome they're going to be.
Yeah, well, they get to sort of, they've got a captive audience, right? So they can make those premiums anything that they want them to be. So it's important that we're paying attention to what's going on government-wise in terms of insurance and how much of our insurance do we want the government to have.
0. I already know the answer to that. So listen, with whoever you have for insurance right now, home insurance specifically we're talking about, keep up to date. Don't miss your payments. Ideally, when I've talked to other insurance companies, like one we're going to recommend today, Mike McDonald, talk with them and say, hey, what do I need to do to make sure I don't lose my current policy? And there's different things you can do to help minimize that risk. Okay, whether it's make sure you don't miss your payments. I've always heard, and again, talk to Mike on this, don't do small claims. Like, don't open small claims up against your house.
There is a rating on you when you do a lot of claims. I mean, anybody can say anything they want, but every insurance agent I've ever spoken to has told me the exact same thing.
Yes, and I'm going to move us out of order a little bit today. So if you have insurance questions, reach out to Mike McDonald, McDonald Insurance. He just merged with another insurance company here in town, Ackerman. And reach out to Mike. We'll post his information below. Mike's very helpful. He's very knowledgeable. He's been in the industry for years. years here in Southwest Florida. He can answer all your insurance questions in regards to homes here in the state of Florida, not just Southwest Florida. So reach out to Mike. He's a fantastic, caring veteran.
Yes, he does insurance with integrity. I mean, there's
beyond.
no ifs, ands, or buts.
No, he loves our country. He loves you. Even though he may not know you yet, you'll hear it in his voice when you call and ask him a few questions. He cares about helping you and keeping your policy. So reach out to Mike. We'll put his information below. And before we wrap up today, let's talk about the real estate housing market. I did a presentation for our network a few weeks ago, and that went really well. I did a really good job, I think, on that presentation.
You did an excellent job, and it was incredibly informative.
If I don't say so myself. And the interesting thing that I found that I tried to get across in regards to the housing market is don't let the housing news, whether you're watching YouTube or the national news or you're reading an article that come across your Google, feed or whatever, that says something like, foreclosures are up by 500%. Okay, because you read that number and you think, man, that's a lot, 500%. Well, we've had like 0 foreclosures in our area over the last 12 to 18 months because the market's been so hot. Nobody wanted to foreclose. They could sell it and make money and not let the bank take it over. So if you had 5 foreclosures in Collier County and 25 now this year, 500% increase, but it's still 0. It's like nothing compared to what it was before.
Still a very, very healthy market.
Super healthy market. We're back to where we were back in like 2018, 2019, where it was nice and steady. Do you remember what that year was like? Probably not, because it was kind of boring. It was the normal ho-hum every day, make an offer on a house, think about it, sleep on it. That was the market we were in then. That's basically where we are now again as well, too.
Getting there for sure.
Poor Dizzle. All right, thanks for watching this video. Glad you guys stuck around. If you did stick around to the end, go ahead and like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. For
Anything
Lulu.
else? Do it for Lulu. Don't
Do
do
it
it
for
for us.
Lulu. She needs them. She lives for them.
She lives for the likes. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Have an awesome week.
Bye.